Happening today, state lawmakers will send a bill to Governor Roy Cooper limiting masks and impacting the 2024 election.
In fact, the House voted on that just a couple of hours ago. Capitol reporter Michael Hyland is live for us tonight in Raleigh with the very latest on this. A lot more actually in this bill, too.
Yeah, the House just passed it on a party line vote this evening. All of the Republicans in favor, all of the Democrats against it. And the governor has already raised objections to it as well. A bill that would crack down on protesters wearing masks with far-reaching implications.
I mask everywhere.
Cheryl Carter, who leads Democracy NC, shared her personal struggle with COVID and its aftermath. She's concerned about changes Republicans want to make to the law on wearing masks.
I was miserable. It took me more than 7 months to recover. And because of that, I also have times where I continue to deal with brain fog.
A bill the House took up Tuesday would allow people to wear medical or surgical grade masks to prevent spreading contagious diseases. But law enforcement, as well as owners and occupants of public and private property, could ask you to temporarily remove your mask to identify you.
And there are valid public policy reasons why you don't want people to just go around concealing their identity from a public safety standpoint.
We are not mobs or criminals. Do not confuse us. Stop playing with the health and lives of those of us who live in North Carolina.
Senate Democrats walked off the floor last week when the bill came up for a vote because Republicans included a new provision affecting campaign finance. It would allow out-of-state groups to funnel dark money to state parties, including for the governor's race, leaving it unclear who's putting up that cash.
That will essentially level the playing field when it comes to outside groups that are going to be playing in various elections in the state.
Well, we're calling a foul because neither party should be hiding money and allowing mega donors to pay to play.
In an email I obtained late today, health officials with the State Department of Health and Human Services urged lawmakers not to go forward with this. They said they wanted to keep the existing law on masks in place. Rod and Angela.
Well, Michael, what's next with this and what's the governor saying?
Well, he's spoken specifically against the part of this that deals with the campaign finance aspect of it. Democrats acknowledged on the floor today they fully expect this to go through the cycle we have seen during this session before, where he will veto this bill. It will come back over here, and they expect the Republican supermajority to override him.